Hey everybody, it's Ace Attorney time. I only kind of remember what happened last week. I think we found out we sussed out that the boat shack owner was probably the murderer, and now we're investigating that. December 27th, 2:11 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Sad music.
SpongeBob me. Fuck. Ah, man, I don't know why it's been getting me lately. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed.
Oh, right.
A memory of murder.
Also forgot about this.
Do you think Mr. Edgeworth killed?
I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth.
Not for a minute.
Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never.
We don't know that. Nick. Yo, how's everyone doing? It's me. What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning. Oh yes. I do remember feeling faint. Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick?
Oh, me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two.
I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero.
What do you want, Larry? Larry, you really helped out in the trial today.
You did.
Oh no, I don't have the guide opening.
If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. But seriously, Nick. That boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious.
Yeah, you don't fucking say.
But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry.
I mean, he's right.
Hello.
Hi.
Travmon? I'm saying hi to chat, Steven. It's called interacting.
Vimon. Hello, Vimon.
I'm sorry that only one of us cares about the audience.
No, it's fine.
And that it had to be me. We can't all just be eating spaghetti.
I finished my spaghetti, thank you very much.
It's been a while. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? Also, that was not my choice. Swissy joined this, was in this stream for like the first 3 episodes, decided to make it Burger 15 Foot Lettuce the voice for Maya, and then has not been here in like 10 streams. And I've just been stuck, cursed to continue. But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy.
Yeah, I mean, that's his name.
I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick.
I don't know. But what I do know is, I'm going to believe in you two until the end.
Us too? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick?
Yeah, you, Larry.
Not me. But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Nick. Why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney.
Wait. Was that when you two were classmates?
Yes, in grade school. They saved me, Miles and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know?
What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about?
I don't know.
Huh? Oh, yeah, I got no fucking idea, man. Sorry, I kind of forgot. Oh, wow. He actually doesn't remember.
The most important moment in Phoenix Wright's life and his best friend doesn't fucking remember it.
Listen, dude, I'm really busy with these samurai dogs, man. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today, and that's final.
Okay.
I'll start throwing books and shit.
It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial.
Oh my god. Alright. A class trial.
The class trial. You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen.
Lunch money?
Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home.
An envelope. I see.
Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. That's a much smaller amount of money.
$38. My god. A capital crime. Also, I would like to point out that it's really great that when I go to the mod view, it reloads the stream and gives me another ad.
Oh, good.
Stellar. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that.
I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold.
$38.
I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So, they thought you did it.
Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. What?
Trial?
So the next day, we held a classroom trial with me as defendant. Why? This is wild. I didn't do it! Guilty! He did it! Guilty! It was you! Thief! Give me the money back! You're such a meanie! No one play with him! Just admit you did it! You can't hide the truth! Tell us the truth! We're not gonna play with you anymore! Yeah, no borrowing my eraser! You shouldn't be allowed in the real eraser or the library committee! Give me back 50 cents I loaned you! Hey, did you rob that bank the other day?
Wait a second.
Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know... Oh, this is future him. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened.
Objection! Wait, is this me as a young baby Edgeworth?
Correct.
How does that even work?
Just make your voice higher, that's usually what I do.
He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs.
Imagine a 3rd grader calling you an amateur. Miles?
Jesus. Oh, gallant. Wow, his mouth opens real wide.
Yeah.
That's a little spooky.
Ah!
That's a little too much. They really needed to curb that down a little bit. It's like he's a snake. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? Wait, Edgeworth is the one whose money got ganked?
I guess.
Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent.
But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all... Oh, this is Larry Butts.
Why don't you all... Oh, wait. Oh, it's me. Why don't you all just shut up? This is always how it is. Everyone ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it.
Very well. I will replace the money myself. It's $38 fucking dollars. This class trial is over. This was incredibly dramatic for $38. That's how it happened.
It's $38.
After that, the three of us were the best of friends.
Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot.
That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world.
You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well... I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I kind of took it personally, see?
When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father.
Sorry, just can't.
Ah!
The proportions, man. It's like how his hand looks real big, too.
Both of his hands are huge.
They're massive hands, dude. Like, I feel, I don't know what they're going for, but it's a little scary the longer you look at it.
Young Edgeworth was a cryptid. It's like how a puppy's paws get bigger before the rest of it.
It was his massive hands and his gaping mouth. Upsetting. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney.
Then
his father died.
Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
Sorry. The DL6 incident.
Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
That's so sad.
It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all.
That's what I thought, too. I tried to get in touch with him I don't know how many times. He never replied.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends.
I couldn't just drop it, though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had to become who he became. That's when I decided.
Wait, you don't mean... That's why... That's why you became a defense attorney, to meet Edgeworth.
If you want to extrapolate
He can't run from me in a court of law!
Try avoiding me when we're in the same room, bitch.
Edgeworth! I see you're trapped here as persecutor. Prosecutor.
If you want to extrapolate that a little bit, it means he became a defense attorney over $38 that somebody thought he stole in 3rd grade. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him.
Gay. Whoa, Nick. Pretty gay, bro. So is that why you helped me out for free?
Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free.
Oh, Nick. We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay?
Right. Very well, maybe.
Last thing you guys do?
Like, ever.
First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. What he is?
I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go.
You open the evidence thing, everything's gone. Aw.
It's still 2 pages worth. Basically just got got rid of a bunch of shit that won't be relevant in the last part of this trial. Anyway, Gourd Lake Park entrance. December 27, Gourd Lake Park entrance.
Hey pal, long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, huh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half.
Sorry about that.
No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel, in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal.
Yeet.
He just bounds into the woods. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Eek.
Jumps back out from behind a tree.
No one can go into the woods today. The woods?
Where Lotta was camping?
The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad, and he's gonna shoot anyone who enters. No one can go in for a while. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow.
One more thing.
Oh, hey, you guys leaving?
Oh, hey, Larry's balloon is gone. December 27, Gourd Lake, Public Beach. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing.
Eyesore?
Looks like the hot dog stand is closed, too.
I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for his work.
Alright, let's go to that boat rental shop. Boat rentals. I forgot that it's just fucking giant letters, boat rentals. And then on the smaller... on the boat... on the smaller sign, what is clearly blurred quantity. Yeah, I think I mentioned this last time. December 27th, boat rental shop.
What? The old caretaker got away.
Yep.
I never imagined he might be the real murderer.
I don't know who this is.
Who is this?
Ahem?
I don't know if I want to do the voice until I see him.
I'd know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Hello! What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Mr. Grossberg. This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow.
That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. He's kind of slowly turning into like Pete from Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, a little bit.
Thanks. Bye.
What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway?
That's an excellent question. Who knows?
Bustin' on in.
December 27th, Caretaker's Shack.
Nobody's home.
Hello! Hello!
Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly.
Hello, hello.
I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself.
Hello, hello. What's in that safe, though?
That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1228.
Let's open it, Nick. Come on.
I'm sure there isn't any money in there.
Aww. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there.
I'm not so sure.
Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there.
I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter.
A letter. Aw, boring.
There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth?
Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail. Fuck, I'm good.
Look at this photograph. What do you think it means, Nick?
I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions.
But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for sure, certain. This letter is an amazing clue.
Sure.
Letter from the safe.
That we can never prove. Hey, look, I found a letter that proves everything I said. There's no signature on it.
Don't worry about it, shut up.
I stole it from an old man's boat rental shop by asking his parrot for the safe combination.
Why are you running away? Why are you taking out handcuffs?
What does it mean to be disbarred?
December 27, detention center's visitors room. You look as grim as always.
Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean?
Nobody fucking
You
remembers.
don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade. Lunch money? Oh, right. I seem to remember something like that. But it was only $38, so I didn't dwell on it for like 12 years.
I didn't let it change the course of my life.
Heck, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway.
Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous.
Gee, thanks.
That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even.
Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth.
Perhaps.
Why
Fucking
prosecute?
eyebrows.
Eyebrows wiggle mysteriously. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right?
I couldn't let myself deny reality like you.
What do you mean?
My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person.
Damn.
One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook.
That would be Robert Hammond.
Which is why I killed his bitch ass. On that day, 15 years ago. The three of us were trapped in the elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we were all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder.
Lost your memory?
Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had not been of sound mind due to oxygen deprivation.
I mean, that's probably true regardless.
Yogi was released due to the lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys.
Prosecutor Von Karma. What's your relationship with Von Karma?
He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of his courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all cases he has been taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty, perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him, except for his crippling love of cravats. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away.
Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow.
He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit.
No kidding. Hey, so, I found this letter telling someone to murder someone and frame you for it.
What's up with that, dude?
Seems like the sort of thing you might be interested in. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives.
See. So I didn't do it. Revenge on me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know.
Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something?
Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So, he was following this letter then. Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time. Oh.
I mean, I
don't really know who's saying this.
Yeah. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Go Hook!
The time to get... Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says this is your last chance.
Last chance? Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the ZL6 incident.
Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yami Yugi.
It's him.
Yogi. Could he really be Yogi? Yogi. The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent.
Alright, tell us more about Yanni Yogi.
Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. Earthquake. The quake was incredibly strong.
Like wicked strong, yo, for real.
It was wild. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were in there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled.
That's a word. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet, I said quiet, you're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help, get us out! Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen.
That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. A gun in my hand. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. Huh, but isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right.
Yeah?
There's something that's been troubling me these last few days.
Are you finally ready to talk about it?
I didn't know whether or not I should tell you.
You mean the nightmare?
It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime you committed?
A memory of a murder. Dun dun dun! I think the time has come to tell all.
I mean, if not now, then when?
I shot the fuck out of my father. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. Jesus. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark.
I guess technically this would be you since you were the old man.
Oh yeah.
He's not as old yet.
He's not old yet. Help! I can't breathe.
Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
I want to get out. Help! Get us out.
Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. Stop yelling!
I can't breathe. You're using up my air.
Oh, what?
Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you.
Ah, what? What are you?
Stop breathing my air. No, father. He's attacking father. Then I see the pistol laying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in the court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol.
Yeet.
Get away!
Yeet.
Wait, he threw the gun?
Correct.
What is a fucking Superman villain? Get away from my father!
Bang! Whoa!
With that scream, I awake. It's a bone-chilling scream. The scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. I've never slept. You have to help me, Wright. But that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's not? What if it's real? They say sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it this way, that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me.
Wait, Edgeworth, you mean...
It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father
This is bad.
by yeeting a gun across an elevator. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do?
I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the incident, the DL6 incident, maybe.
There is Nick. There is someone else who knows about DL6.
It's Mr.
My mom.
It's Mr. Grossberg. He had DL6 case files on his desk that one time, remember?
Nah, what are you talking about?
December 27, Grossberg Law Offices. Mr. Grossberg! Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding. I can't believe you're not.
My. Just calm down and tell me what's happening.
It's Mr. Edgeworth. He sob.
My word, she's so worried she said sob out loud. Right, I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father.
It's only a dream. Only a dream. Open my eyes and see it was only just a dream.
I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled? I don't know what I'm doing.
So troubled. That was very good. I like that. What? Well.
Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real, as you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done.
No. I don't believe it.
Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irreparably wrecked. I'm not gonna give that a second go.
Irreparably.
But he sought revenge against Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without a peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer, now that I think about it. Your
It was
mentor.
very hard for him to launch his boats.
Your mentor, Maya Fey.
Mia.
Yeah, you're
My
right.
sister.
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Montgomery's techniques. That's no surprise. Montgomery is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call his attention to his methods.
And
He lost, and died in despair, as it were.
I see.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi.
When do we get to cross-examine the ghost of Miles Edgeworth's father?
Yet Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
You're a fraud, Spider-Man! Classic. I've been thinking about that video a lot recently. You're a fraud, Spider-Man! Fucking flips a table. God. That's right, everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. Oh, sorry, I was on the wrong thing. Now I have to give him the letter from the safe. Okay, so I found this letter about killing Edgeworth. Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter.
Sorry, I was just briefly rewatching that.
Yeah,
scene.
it's so good.
Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man was so good. No one fucking appreciates it.
It's not good in the way it meant to be, but it is good.
No, but it is good. Much like the original Spider-Man movie, so we're being honest.
Fair enough. When he killed Hammond. Careful, he's a hero.
Yeah, you're gonna cry. Bone saws ready.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man.
There's a lot in those, huh?
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients that well. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait! What is it? His letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago.
Oh yes, it's my own!
Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? I mean, well, it wasn't Edgeworth. It wasn't Edgeworth, and it wasn't him. So, he didn't leave instructions for himself to murder Edgeworth and Robert Hammond, so like... Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it! I used to see it all the time on court reports!
That's why it's like perfect handwriting. What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred von Karma himself. What does this mean, then? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? If it truly was von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth accidentally killed his own father. Gasp. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no!
But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. Because he was there.
That I do not know. And I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. And Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence.
It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Really? He doesn't take vacations. Like, go to the sea or, to the mountains. Don't tell me he's never been to Europe.
You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya.
Where does he get his cravats if not from Europe?
In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation?
What do we do, Nick? Von Karma is going to bring up deal 6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to deal 6?
I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know
No,
that.
it's called manslaughter.
I just believe in
Or
Edgeworth's
wanton
innocence.
endangerment or something.
I can't believe he'd kill someone.
Endangering the public. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave.
I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. The police materials. Well, I think
Go
that's...
talk to Gumshoe.
Let's go to the... I think we can get there from the office. Nope.
1 day left, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get going.
I'm working on it. I have to, like, go between places. December 27, Police Department, Criminal Affairs.
There's hardly anyone here.
Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you! I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone.
Smash cut to Gumshoe just like rolling between trash cans in an
Dun,
alleyway.
dun, 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 dun.
It's like dun 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 dun. I'm gonna find him and I'm gonna bring him to justice, pal. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement. If we were wondering if we could check out the records room again.
Well, now I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there.
Von Karma. Bet he's skanking files,
Yes,
dude.
he just arrived, actually. Von Karma's in the records room.
Nick, let's hurry. He's actively burning something.
December 27, Police Department, records room.
Knock, knock. Open up the door. It's real. Dusty as always. Hey, Ezzy.
Hey,
How are
Izzy.
you?
We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. What's this about?
Huh? One of the drawers here is open.
Someone must have been looking in it recently.
The label says unsolved cases, evidence.
Unsolved cases?
Nick. The file for DL6. It's completely empty.
What?
Oh, I wonder.
What are you doing in here?
You bunch. Oh, God. Oh, terrified. Oh, boy. I wasn't ready for this.
Front sprite.
Eek. Von Karma.
Yo. How do you know my name?
Huh?
Have we met?
You're wet. What are you saying? We see each other every other day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team? Ahem, I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. What's,
Ask not what you can do for your student body president, but what you can do to your student body president's body. Anyways, Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right?
Alright, man. For supper. I okay.
Want a party platter?
A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. With Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then you certainly must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Can I,
Present your attorney's badge.
Fool! You think I, a prosecutor, would give you, a defense attorney, information? Bah! Creep.
Creep. Bah! Oh, that's the one thing I really liked. So you know how Clone High's on that one YouTube video?
Yep.
Well, if you watch it on a non-ad block thing, so like when I watch it on my phone, there's an ad, that scene where JFK says, and by will I mean won't, because you're not invited, and then he turns around and he goes, bah! The ad pops in right after the initial bah. So he goes, bah! And then it just cuts to an ad, and it's fucking hilarious. That's all.
Now, would you like to guess what we're supposed to do here? Which is the wildest shit?
I mean, show him the letter, right?
Yeah, the letter that he wrote that's our evidence that we have.
Yeah.
Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this.
Oh, he's not gonna hand it to him, is he?
This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yana Yogi to commit murder.
Because he's just gonna take it.
Yana Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
So you admit it. You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter.
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What?
Nick, what is that thing?
A stun gun. For
Look at that face.
A stun gun for self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000. Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now give me the letter. No!
No!
Whoa, what are you?
Nick, run.
Holy shit. Maya! Out of my way! Yeah! So he just tased
Wow, he
two
really-
attorneys in a police department.
Yeah, police department. It's like it's like, why didn't Nick just like pop out the door and go, "Hey, by the way, cops, we're getting assaulted back here. Can you come police this situation?"
Ugh, he got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! Maya, open your eyes! Maya!
The letter. Did he take it?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay?
I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless.
If I can't protect myself from a stun gun, what's the point of even living?
Oh, you can't fucking quote Akira. Fuck you. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now, when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all.
Fuck. Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Huh?
Quickly, where's that cold waterfall?
Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet?
Bullet.
DL6 incident. Evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. DL6 bullet stashed in a pocket. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're the most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow.
I bet it's the same ballistic markings as the gun that was used. Like in the most recent thing.
Perhaps. I don't actually remember specifically.
I mean, it's gotta be, because otherwise, what would we match the ballistics to?
Alright. Trial time. December 28, 9:51 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. We've been assaulted twice, by the way, in this game.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't even remember the first time.
Red White fucking punched us and then said do something about it, fucko.
Alright, and then he punched us again, yeah.
This is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Ah! What's the big idea?
Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick.
Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa!
Whoa. Whoa. What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry.
She's just got static
she just has
electricity.
active electricity coursing through her.
I guess so.
Wild. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back.
Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge.
Right, good idea.
Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Whoa! Oh, that's Edgeworth.
Oh wait, whoa, pal! God damn, that girl is like literally a taser. What's happening? What's gotten into that girl?
Detective Gumshoe.
Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning.
How'd it go, Detective?
Oh. Have no fear, as promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal.
Thanks,
I
Detective
didn't
Gumshoe.
sleep.
You must be
Look into
tired.
my eyes. I didn't sleep. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good.
Yugi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. Alright, December 28th, 10 a.m., District Court Courtroom number 3. Bonk.
Oh, it's been so long.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution... Nope, this isn't his voice. The prosecution is ready.
For, supper.
For, supper. Oh,
want a party platter? Right, very well. We have reached the final day of proceedings in this trial. But ask the prosecution to decide some evidence.
Understood. Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says.
Very well, Mr. Von Karma. Your opening statement.
Right. Thanks to Detective Gunshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity.
Witness! Why did you run away yesterday?
Objection! The witness was not running away, as he will now testify.
I see. Very well, please bring your testimony. Huh?
Witness testimony, why I left court.
I'm really sorry about leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, you see. I figured I had nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I'd need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is.
Very well. Let's begin the lawful revelation, shall we?
He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. Why I left court. Cross-examination. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Figure you got nothing to do with this incident. Anyhow, hold it! You've lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Yep, it seems like it.
Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. Objection! The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible. I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. Need one of those motive things? Hold it! How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Objection! Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You recall the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof when the question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies!
Order! Mr. Wright, there's a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor. Ho ho! Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he? Don't play dumb Von Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness' name.
Gregory Edgeworth. That'd be a fucking hell of a claim, huh? Or Robert Hammond, the victim in this case. Currently in a fucking police locker or whatever. Probably not a locker. It's Yanni Yogi.
It's like, yeah,
His name is.
They call him that. In the
His name
morgues.
is Yanni
They're
Yogi,
basically
a
lockers.
former court bailiff.
Yogi? That name seems familiar. Isn't there a bear with the name Yogi? Oh! Yanni Yogi!
Good news, we're only going for about 20 more minutes, Leaf Raider, so you can catch the end of it next week.
From the GM6 incident.
Figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Objection! Tisk, tisk, tisk. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go.
Yuck. How are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi?
It's okay, it's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints
I've
on file
for procrastinated everything I've ever done. Don't worry about it, Leaf Raider.
It happens.
Leave Raider, I mean, come on.
Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago.
It's always future me's problem. And fuck that guy, frankly.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Merci. That makes sense.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Huh? Oh, I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
He has no finger.
Why? The witness has no fingerprints.
Oh, wow.
What? What? No fingerprints?
You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. Burned my fingers working on stuff, yep.
What? Yogi, you sneak? You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past.
Well, the witness has no fingerprints. I guess we'll not be able to prove his identity.
Dental records. No. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no? No. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one.
Nick, what are we going to do?
I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, Perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, hmm? Yeah, very funny.
Oh my
You're
god,
a sore winner,
Karma
Von
gave
Karma.
us the idea.
Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot?
This is a really good screen. Oh fuck.
Wait a second.
What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to.
Your Honor? The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
Take Mr. Von Karma up.
On my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot.
Order! Right. What the fuck are you... Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma?
Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Objection! Wait a second. You were the one who suggested
really
I cross-examine the
smart
parrot, Mr. Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, and I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy.
Well, still want to go through with your little game? Yes. I've never wanted anything. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This game is very good.
Merci.
This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard.
Completely lost it.
No, I forgot this was me. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony,
Hey,
every
he did the
piece of
me.
evidence. Except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think
Except
so.
the parrot.
Well, bring in the parrot. Oh God, I can't believe this is what I'm doing in my time. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name. The witness is ignoring me.
It must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us.
Who is your owner? Hello, hello. What?
Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination.
Right.
What are you going to do, Nick?
I don't know. What do we do, Maya?
You gotta say her name.
Hello, hello. What? Hold it.
Hold it.
Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her.
Right. What do I say?
Have we forgotten something? What's your name? What's the safe number?
What's your name? Right? Surely.
Maybe I should get her to say her name?
Polly, what's your name?
Polly? What?
Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity?
Of course. Yes, it does. Ah, fascinating. You claim the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity. And show us this proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far?
Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. I'm gonna go ahead and check my notes real quick, because I'm pretty sure this is somewhere in the DL6 case notes, but I haven't actually read them. Okay, 12/28/2001. Location, elevator, district court roast. Air in the elevator was oxygen depleted at the time of incident. No clues found on scene. Victim, Gregory Edgeworth. Defense attorney, trapped in elevator, returning from a lost trial with son. Miles Edgeworth, age 9. 1 bullet found in heart. Murder weapon was fired twice. Yanni Yogi, age 37. Court bailiff, trapped in elevator with Edgeworth's memory loss due to oxygen deprivation. After his arrest, fiancée Polly Jenkins committed suicide.
Polly.
All of that was important for me to remember. We're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is...
Nope. It's his dead wife's name.
Take that!
The DL6 case file?
Objection! That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on, then? Show us or stop wasting our time!
Very well, Mr. Wright. Please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name?
I believe it was on suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see?
Oh, indeed. It don't say that, yes?
What was his fiancée's name?
Polly Jenkins. Polly?
Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her.
I see, I guess that is possible.
Objection! Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old!
Indeed. Alone, this was a little weak for evidence of the murder trial. We'll need some other corroborated evidence.
Where am I going to find that?
Yeah, we're getting closer. One more. If we can get one more piece of evidence.
Right, but what?
Very well, witness, you may continue.
Alright, it says press on the first statement again, okay. Hold it! Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. I mean, have we forgotten something would be a pretty good, you know. He would just say,
yeah.
Squawk DL6 Squawk, and that would be it, huh? As I recall, 2 days ago... Josh.
Oh, we're rereading it. Okay. Polly, have we forgotten something?
Squawk! Don't forget DL6! Squawk! I'm saying squawk because my throat's all fucked up. If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6.
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Hello? What?
That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot. Something we forgot.
Hello? What?
Uh-oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Something the matter, Mr. Wright?
My god, he coached the bird.
Wait, don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained
What
the
a
parrot,
guy.
could he? Did he train her not to respond when asked if we've forgotten anything? Hold it. Witness! You can't just say hello, blah, blah. What's the safe number is the only other thing we got. Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe.
The safe? Why?
Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Polly, what was the number to the safe in the shack?
1228! 1228!
1228.
My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, You're claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker?
Yes, I am.
Actually, it does.
Actually,
it's
it
December
does.
28th, baby.
That's why I had her say it. That's also why I've been reading it 1228, not 1228 this whole time, because that would have given it away way too soon.
Yeah.
Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? The DL6 incident. Take that.
DL6.
The DL6 case file. What is this obsession you have with this case? I'm gonna go ahead and double check which page it's on, because he's gonna ask. The first one. Okay.
Mr. Wright, where in this file is something related to that safe room?
Case summary. It's on the case summary page.
The case summary?
Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred.
The daily incident, December 28th? Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago.
And the number on that safe is 1228.
Ah!
He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him.
I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set the secret numbers to dates.
Objection! Boy, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM cards to 0001 because I'm number one. That has nothing to do with the date. Nothing!
That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here.
This is a mere coincidence. That's all.
True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me.
What are you saying?
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. Witness, tell us your name.
Objection, wait! This witness, he doesn't remember.
No, it's okay.
Gasp. Whoa.
Oh!
I don't know how to...
I've accomplished what I've wanted to do. I'm done.
Yeah, he looks totally different. I know, right?
This is the real
wild.
Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Well, fuck, dude. I mean, okay. Let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
I just want to be like, my name is Johnny Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court.
Gasp. Is this a bailiff in the court?
Order! Johnny Yogi. So, was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death?
Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
But wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
Von Karma? Where's Mr. Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
And he was starting to freak me out.
when he
The
stood
defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is...
when he stood up straight, I nearly shit my pants. Innocent, in this case at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I'd like to pass judgment on you for the murder of Robert Hammond. Any objections?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Objection.
Not guilty.
Guilty.
Confetti.
Confetti.
Bonk.
As all, this court is adjourned. Good job, everybody.
Where?
Fuck me. Did someone just say objection?
It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No.
It was him.
Edgeworth!
Your Honor, I'm not done yet. I object to your judgment.
What?
What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick? Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad.
Uh-oh, what do I do? Either way, the judge will hear it, so...
Well, which one do you want thematically?
Objection! The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst. Objection! Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. That would be Larry. We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
He's right. I don't make the rules. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out.
Damn it.
For 15 years, I have had a reoccurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I'm guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. Culprit is me.
Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitation runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
Bah, it's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, we will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned.
Bonk. December 28th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. We're gonna pause here, though, actually. Well, hold on. I think I need to be on a different screen in order to do that. Okay, here we go. So we'll pick up.
I'm sorry, Rod.
We'll pick up here next week. So yeah, this should be probably the whole back half of the trial. Yes, this is in fact the back half of the trial.
Exciting.
So, next week will probably be the last for, like, the main game, and then we've got the bonus case, which is, as I recall, actually kind of long. So, we probably still have a couple more streams in Ace Attorney 1, and then we can just bounce right on into 2. Isn't that exciting?
That is pretty exciting.
Alright, well, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow for Yakuza. Have a good night. Bye.
Goodbye.